Jeff Hansen, Window Warriors Forum. Check us out, windowcleaningwarriors.com. We're going to take a look at changing filters. I've done a video before about carbon and the carbon sediment filters changing. We're going to change carbon, sediment, and the DI filters. And we just see how quick this is. It's a very simple process. So when we change carbon sediment, we always start with our sediment first, because the sediment filter is clear. You can tell when that discolors, so you can tell when that goes bad. Your DI, you can tell when your TDS readings, drop below, desired reading or whatnot. So let's take a look at changing these filters out here. So first, what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to try that sediment first. Let's see. So I got my filters. Using these. These are all loosened up already. Pre-loosened them just to make it a little quicker here. So you can see the discoloring on it. We're just going to trash that. I would just empty that out. Unwrap your new filters. Drop them right in. Slide them on, pretty easy. So because that sediment was dirty, we know that the carbon's also going to need to be changed. So it's unpackaging that. So we buy these by the cases. We change them out every week or so because of the amount that we are using our systems and how much water flows through them. But it's easy just to test by a quick check on that sediment, see what you need to do. So that's those two. Those two are very quick and easy. I loosened this already too. This is my DI. Lower that DI. So my reading was at 7. You can go to 10, just even a little past 10. So we like to do it way well before that, because when we run these, we're running these for periods of time. So I have another bucket over here I'm going to dump that into. So what I'll do is, just to rinse this out, I'll just take the water from here, give it a good rinse. Rinse this out. I like to start, so you can see this is a filter there. I like to start on the other side. You'll notice the other side is a little, don't lose the rubber gasket here. You got a rubber gasket, key feature there, helps you with your system. You got a little ring here, it's just a foamy, I don't know, it's not even foam, but a fabric piece there. I like to fill from this way here. So I will set this down. We can open up. So what I'm using today is Tucker resin. This is in a bucket. The only reason I like the Tucker is because the container that it comes in, it just keeps your resins in a dark space, cool space, and in a sealed area. So your resin is going to be very simple to set this up on. If I put this lid, set this on top of here. So we're going to take this resin, open up the bag. The bag's closed up and tied shut. So now it's just pouring it in. This always is helpful when you do it with 2 people, but obviously, like anything, if you have a process, you can get it done. Sometimes you'll knock stuff over. But I'm going to fill this resin in here. So this resin, so you want the resin to be inside here well enough to where it's going to, fill it up and tight inside there. You don't want air gaps or anything. You want the resin filled as much as you can get it. So what we'll do is we'll fill it to the top that we can see there. We'll just shake it up, get that to pack down. Do the process again. Top it off. And when I top these off, I'll top it right to the very top there. You can see a little bit sticking out, which is fine. Shake it a little again. That way, when I put my lid back on here, pretty much getting that pretty tight in here. You don't want to fill the resin to here. Just fill it all the way to the top. So remembering which way this goes back in. So these containers have an arrow. What up is going to be, up is also going to be where that main filter was that we showed initially. This is going to seat right down in here. Seat this down. line it up. Don't lose your O-ring. There's an O-ring, a rubber gasket. It goes across the seal here. So once I put this system back together, I'm going to take all my wrenches, snug these. Just need a snug is all you need. Once I snug these up, I like to do this while my water is still connected. So I do this at the end of the job or right at the beginning. Today is end of the job. The reason I do that is because I want them to be connected to water still, because now what I want to do is I want to turn this on, open up my back flush on the back of the machine, turn the water on and let this back flush. So once you change your filters, it's always a good idea to let it back flush. You only need a few minutes and back flush it out. So I'm doing this at the end of the job today, so then in the morning when we go to set up, we're all good to go. I have a little bit of downtime today working by myself, so today's the day to do it when I don't have employees and other guys getting the job sites running. That's a look. Changing out your sediment, your carbon, and your DI filter on an IPC Hydro gas cart, or any type of IPC Hydro cart. Basically, all the filters are universal for these same systems, and that's a look. It's out here with no worries for them.